Welcome to Vox Flash, I'm Riddles, and in this video I'll be reviewing the new plastic Falchion Super Heavy Tank Destroyer for Warhammer the Horus Heresy. The Falchion is the latest of the super heavy tanks released for the game, and is geared towards destroying heavy armour, whether that's enemy tanks or towering knights and titans. Unsurprisingly, the Falchion is based on the super heavy tank chassis and replaces the main weapon of the fell-blading glaive with a powerful Neutron-Wave cannon, which itself is built from two new sprues. Otherwise you get all the same sponsored weapon sprues and vehicle accessories as the other super heavies. The Neutron-Wave cannon sprues include the components to build the barrels, bodywork and all the wires, sensors and armour panels that make up the weapon housing, as well as this new front panel. If you build the chassis with the original front panel, you won't be able to mount the cannon, so there's no building a fell blade and procuring a Falchion weapon sprue separately and hoping to use the same body for each variant. You'll find quite quickly that the barrels of the cannon are fairly involved, with each made up of 3 pieces that form an inner tube, 3 pieces that form the outer armour, an end cap to attach it to the main body, and then 2 pieces to make the nozzle. This means there are a number of long curved pieces to clean, a few unsightly join lines at very visible angles, and plenty of detail to navigate around. I think this is a victim of staying faithful to the original resin design rather than redesigning it for plastic tooling. I don't think mine cleaned up quite as badly as the fell blade, but still, it's very noticeable in places where the join lines are. The weapon housing on the contrary was pretty easy to put together and clean, and can be assembled quickly. There's plenty of room across the chassis for the vehicle accessories, and there's a cupola for a spotter or tank commander. The final component you get is the shield piece, which rather than attaching to the main weapon, actually attaches to the main chassis. At no point does it touch the weapon, so be aware of that if you want to leave the gun off for any reason. And that's it really. Provided you have the patience to clean the barrels, it's an enormous gun on a fun to build kit that makes a great hobby project, and a devastating force on the tabletop that make your opponent think twice about bringing a knight or two to a game. The Falchion is the 3rd super heavy tank after the fell-blading glaive, and it'll be interesting to see if GW makes it 4 out of 4 by introducing the lascannon variant they added to Legions Imperialis last year. Given it shares the same front panel, I wouldn't have minded a joint kit like this for Heresy either, but why sell it once when you can sell it twice? What do you think of it? Let me know in the comments, and subscribe to Vox Flash for more Horus Heresy news and reviews. Coming soon.